items on here. Let's make sure our we'll check the sensitivity when we get there. And have you played Call of Duty? Yes. That's cool, so it's probably got references back to. That scared me. I just jumped.
What was that? What is that voice?
Oh. Prologue, a dream, a phone call, and therapy session. Ooh, sensitivity. Hold up. uh. Much better. Okay, so this is just as fucking pretty as Call of the Sea, which Call of the Sea is a really pretty game.
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just keep going.
Hi. Okie dokie.
This constellation. Where am I?
Oh, I see
This
why
is
they
off
did.
the Earth.
Obviously, we see that in the PT lights, glowing lights, and like a moth.
Khan Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
Very smart. Call of the Elder Gods. So this is gonna be a very blind playthrough.
Statuette! Here it is. Finally.
I've never
I
played
have to get it. I have to.
You call me Magpie and you like shiny things more than me?
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956 when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Let's look for a notebook.
I've always been a good student, but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's? I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer. Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop.
Oh.
Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease.
Oh, stretch. Stretchy the leggy.
I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students.
I always like shiny things. I like lights. I used to have a really deep fear of being in the dark.
I couldn't leave my science fiction book collection in Benoit.
Oops.
This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth 270 million years ago.
Oops. Oh, man.
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together. Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic.
Nope. This is clues.
I've searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation. This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it. Spitsbergen Island in Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness. Spitsbergen. When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams. Oh, here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic. I wish Papa had never taken that job in San Francisco. He'd still be with us. Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music. Reverend Charlton was adamant that I bring this cross to college. He must think Arkham is a den of iniquity and wickedness. Thank goodness. Still have a couple hours until thermodynamics class starts.
Okay, so... Oh, I see. God, that jump scared me. I wasn't expecting the noise I got.
Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet
Evans.
me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor. All right, I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
I think we looked at everything, though.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
We looked at everything, so.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
So I wonder if it.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband.
I thought that was the same voice actress.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary, and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
So I wonder if
Fine.
it took, because we did both endings,
What about
I wonder
your
if it took
position
both.
as dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
It might be a little unhealthy.
My job is the only thing I have now. In any case, I've never been a man of many interests. Besides archaeology, I mean.
That was, of course, a lie.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
She died. Nora returned home from the end of the Colosseum. So we're gonna go based off of the ending we just got.
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about my death. Especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel about that?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
I kind of want to say yes. In fact, I'm seeing them right now in the office and just taking the honest route. You know what? Fuck it.
Not since I started
Oh,
taking
it
the medication.
did no anyways.
Harry had tried everything, and none of it worked.
I was trying to be
Maybe the
honest,
medication
bro.
that helped him sleep could take away those oily shadows. But he kept it to himself.
Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment. Is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond
Thank
memory,
you.
if you
Rewards for telling me I have
will.
rewards.
Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Huh. Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it.
Okay.
Can I open my eyes now, Harry?
Not yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door and... Now, open your eyes.
Oh, look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
Ah, okay, so this is their way of doing the tutorial this time. That's cute. I haven't even looked at the puzzle yet, and I'm immediately looking at everything else. I can't help it. These games have made me this way. Did I get this one? Wasn't sure. Okay, I got that one. I think I got all those. 3-digit code. Okay, so we're gonna do a puzzle.
Oh, look at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. I've never been the life of the party. Wait. There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
What are you up to now?
I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
Do you remember when we slow danced to dear old pal of mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon.
Okay, so... Wait.
This darkness. Everhart Manor. But my house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
I'm trying to do this puzzle and you keep interrupting me. Wait. Oh, oh. So 1, 4, 6.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
No. Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
You. You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Shortly after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here? Professor, is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
I'm digging the art. I love the art in Call of the Sea, but I'm also liking the drawing art.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt.
But I love it. And it's so pretty, like the Call of the Sea.
Hey, that window is open. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline.
I guess I should have looked at the hallway. Well, missed opportunities. I just wanted to see if that door would open, to be honest, but okay. Don't you love it when you do stuff like that in a game where you're like, I just wanted to see if I can open the door.
Wow, look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
I do like Nora being the narrator. Harry, we know it's hard.
Evangeline had never pictured the professor as anything but a hermit. Certainly not someone his relatives still worried about.
We know how hard it is for you to open up after what happened to Nora, but we are your family. Brother and sister love you. Don't lock yourself away in the house. He does what he wants.
Troubling absences in my memory. It's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
My esteemed colleague, the activation is blank to me. Another in the long list of troubling absence in my memory from that period. The claim I was there, and no doubt I was, given the repeated attempts to reach me. I cannot bring myself to trust them, but place my trust. You do what you must with the statuette.
What on earth happened here?
Just make sure nothing else can be opened.
Good thing this skull is fake. Ugh. Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? It does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus. No use. It's locked. Fire was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character. This must be the professor's office. Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
That's rude. When the stars align, the relationship of lost civilizations.
Books in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
Okay, so we're looking for a book.
Professor had another appointment today with a therapist.
Angelina Pear.
Nora and Harry? The professor was
married?
a key. I wonder what this opens. A key.
Okay. Snooping through this guy's desk.
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly. Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait. Wow, the professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war.
After the three-man show.
Greenhouse. And the mausoleum.
Okay, so we're going on a scavenger hunt, it looks like. Can we go back out? No. Oh, that key opened that.
Excellent.
Looking for anything that stands out. Or being Snoopy. They like to hide Easter eggs. Quite a bit. It's
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
top of the library.
Torn canvas. The frame reads, Sed Futura. There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace. Such odd totems. Are these fishes? So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer. That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
So can we? Oh, so the same control to run.
Wow, this room is really depressing. Can't see a thing in here. Better turn my flashlight on. Ah, much better. Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman.
Okay, there's something on the tree. Manuel.
Driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva. Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Okay.
These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess.
Okay. We're being extra snoopy. Extra snoopy.
Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
So the mausoleum and the greenhouse.
Careful. The stone staircase is slippery.
Ooh,
This
puzzle.
vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in?
Hey, don't judge people that have eccentric taste. Come on, that's rude. Take down all file. Get rid of Mother's eccentric junk except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie. Maybe another day. Okay, so we'll figure that out. Ah, there's Nora.
Gosh, this is so beautiful. Yeah. It's a woman's grave. Nora Everhart. This must be the professor's wife.
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever loved anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
Such a graceful and elegant woman.
I wonder what.
Evie
Well,
certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
we'll have to play it again just so I can see what the differences are. If you push. Another one. Okay. So I can see what the difference is if she leaves versus her coming back and dying. You know how much I love replayable games.
Darn it. This door is locked.
So, happy fate. Oh,
What kind of a door is this?
okay.
Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
This face is the eyes closed, which is the moon, which would be this gate. Okay. This one is the angry face.
Evie's last remarkable trait was her extraordinary memory, a gift I was never blessed with. So, allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
Angry towards fire? Towards fire. Okay. This one is a happy face, which should be towards the greenhouse, which is that. So we need a, there's a fire pendulum, I'm sure, somewhere nearby. The Trinity was on the tree, so we know where that one is. Oh. That one was towards this tree. This one is the one I'm interested in because they all seem to be in the area of the... Oh, I bet it's this. Okay, so we're still looking for more though. So let's go back. Because I'm like, they've all seemed to be in the area of the... So there must be one right here, yeah. Oops. Wrong button. So we're missing one? Right? 2, 4, 6. We're missing one. Which one have we not found? We found the crying, the angry, the happy, the sleeping. Oh, wait. We found all 5. So does that mean we unlocked the door? Let's see.
What kind of a door is this? It doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
So this is looking at the moon. Did I mess something up? Unless this is actually supposed to be a fire. And I don't have anything to light it. Doesn't give me an option. Unless it's supposed to have its back to it, but then that doesn't make any sense. Because that would be towards that tree. I'm not quite sure, guys. Hmm. I feel like it should be looking at it, to be honest. So, like, should be looking at it. Hmm. So there's gotta be something I'm missing. There's gotta be something I'm missing. I think it's supposed to be facing. So let's go back through. I'm just trying to think. I'm like, doesn't really say, you know what I mean? Because this one, happy face, is towards that, which makes sense. Like, pretty sure I'm not missing anything. I would assume it would be facing here because how?
It looks like there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
And that's facing that. So now is it unlocked? Because that should put everything where it's supposed to be. Let's find out. Let's find out. Gosh darn it, why do I have to be getting sleepy already? I know, guys. Let me answer my own question. I'm a fucking idiot who didn't sleep, so that's why I'm getting sleepy. I don't know how long this one is. I knew how long the other game was, but I don't know how long this one is. Look at there. We're so smart. Some days. Just make sure there's nothing over here. Nothing in the bucket.
This definitely looks like the greenhouse key.
Greenhouse.
Loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. Oh dear. Dead child. This is simply heartbreaking. That's from the Bible. Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. Maybe this guy was in the army?
I don't know if it's
Find
important.
her path in the shadow of mourning? Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father.
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died years before Harry was born. Still, he believed that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
Which could have.
Et voila! The professor really seems to be interested in botany. It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction novel The Future Eve.
Oh.
I'll keep it, just in case.
This game is so pretty. Spanish. Oh, we need that for the library, or his study. Hold up, guys. I gotta get up and stretch for a second. I've been sitting so much because when I go see Mom at the hospital, you know, there's not much you do because she's still recovering. So, like, you sit a lot. My hips are, like, aching. Which is fine. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. But my hips are definitely aching a bit. So are my legs. And I haven't been at work. So, I'm not getting as much activity as I normally do. Oh, speaking of which, hold that thought. Let's see what I actually work this week. Oh. Plus, I got really itchy on my face. My face broke out pretty hardcore. Not surprised, though. I'm supposed to be starting my reduced schedule at Nabisco. So, let's see if they actually reduced my schedule. Let's see. So, I have Walmart and Albertsons Sunday. Monday, I have Fred Meyer, Target, Walmart, Winco, so I'll be at work all day. Great. And then Wednesday, I have Winco, Ridley's, and Ridley, so I'll be at work all day. And then Saturday, I have Walmart, Smith's, and Fred Meyer, so I'll be at work all day. That's not really a reduced schedule, is it? Oh, I love it. It's supposed to be taking me down to 2 to 3 days a week. So that is definitely not a reduced schedule. Give me a second. Dragon, do you want a miscellaneous one or do you want a Pokemon card? Oh, hit my capture card there. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. That's scary, isn't it? It's because when I got home, I took a shower. Which one do you want, Dragon? Or does it matter? Because you got a lot to choose from. God, I look like Walking fucking Dead. Black on. Oh, shit. I just... Random. There we go. And my capture card, for some odd reason, disconnected itself. You are random. Alright. Keep the chaos going. So what are these? Oh, they're the BTS, new BTS ones, Samantha Bonnie. So that's, oh god, that looks so bad. It's a group. There's my husband. Yeah, right. A girl can dream. It's RM. Mr. Worldwide Handsome. Jen. Look at him. He's so pretty. My other husband. Sugar. Sugar. Oh god, my hair is really bad over here. Look at that. This is what happens when I don't brush it when I get out of the shower. And then we have J-Hope. I got the whole rap line to begin with. Oh. There's Jim. He's so handsome. He's a pretty boy, as Samantha calls him. V. And Cookie. Don't cook. We got new BTS ones. Woo! Haven't had BTS ones in a while. Nice. Nice. Let's put them away, shall we? Oh, come on. Get in there, RM. So these are fan-made ones. So these aren't official ones. They're fan-made, but they're still cute. I still like them, so I don't care if they're fan-made or not, if they're official or fan-made. I have both. I have some official ones and I have some fan-made ones. The fan-made ones are kind of fun, though, because they do more of the, like, the memes and stuff, so, like, they catch them at their more dorkier moments, so I'll take it. Yay, we're finally putting photo cards in the BTS one. I'm so excited. So excited. So let's switch. Wrong mouse. Two different mouse. Two different mouses. Put my headphones on. I know I look terrible. Anybody that watches this on YouTube's gonna be like, Jesus, Jess, you look like death. Thank you. I've been working on it. That's what it is when you are depressed, stressed, and ready for some chaos. I can't believe they didn't reduce my schedule. That is not reducing my schedule. I'm so fucking annoyed. But whatever. Whatever. Well, the thing is, I'm supposed to be reducing because, well, for anybody that didn't hear that, I have had enough about my one job I work at. I've had enough of being treated like crap at it. Okay, so hold up. Are we missing a picture? So we're missing a picture. Let's go a little back out and look. So we got that one. So is it in this room? Is that why I can't leave now? Wow.
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
Not the only thing that's in here.
Ripped canvas. Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus.
So I wonder, okay, so now the question is it what order? So probably top, the second one's for number 1. I bet it's in order of age, because they specifically mentioned that Harry was born years afterwards. So I'm assuming. That seems like the correct answer, if that makes sense. So that's what we're gonna go with. So it'd be this one. Sorry, I had to finish writing this new one down. Maybe. Uh-huh. Do I need to drag? Oh, I gotta drag them. I thought they were like right there. Okay. Because I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense.
A secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Okay.
Looks like a music box of some sort. It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken.
So not here, so the big one, which is over here? No, this isn't the right fireplace. It's in the library. Is there a fireplace in here? Yes, right here.
Definitely like a mystery novel. Ooh, I guess I need to go see what's down there. I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here. Professor!
No, there's no going back now, boo. Unless there's a button. Hold up. Nope. We're going down. Oh.
Professor! Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold. The statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces. I wonder if I...
No! No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
What is the statuette?
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
Where was the statuette found?
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Who did this?
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the Throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
What was
I
this?
thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams.
I do like Nora being
You
the
remember?
narrator.
I have long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious. I forbid it.
Are you done yelling now? All right. Now that you've calmed down, I'll tell you that I'm a grown-up, and you can't prevent me from going anywhere. And while we're at it, my mother taught me manners. And as far as I know, if it weren't for me, you'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So maybe now's a good time to show a little gratitude.
It had been years since anyone argued with Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Oh, well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll take care of all the expenses, don't worry. If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
Oh my god! The brain just clicked, guys. Frank is her
Here we
father.
are, the Rappahannock River Caves.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that
Oh
we were
my god, I
trespassing,
can't believe it.
would that
Yeah,
stop
I
you
should have
from
known
going in,
from the
Miss Drayton?
picture.
Nah, not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take
So
one.
Frank
We'll use
was
these to
part
stay
of
in
the
touch.
original
Apparently, the cave branches off into countless
in Call
tunnels,
of the
forming
Sea.
a maze where it's easy to get lost.
He was the
And watch your step,
original.
'cause Evangeline!
He was like the mechanic and stuff, and he died.
Miss Drayton. Miss Drayton, can
Oh,
Are you alright?
that's crazy. It just, oh, that just all clicked. That just all clicked to my brain. Thank goodness we played the
Yeah,
first game
yeah.
first and then came into
I think
this.
so.
And then
I'm
we...
safe. I'm on the path.
Follow the excavation trail. It'll lead you to the underground lake.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes me feel better. Looking for secrets. Secrets. Sorry. Secrets. Okay. Wow.
A lake? In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave. Beasley mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It was one of the few things he still recalled from the dig.
Wait, He didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of absence. Amnesia of some sort. He didn't even recall planning the excavation.
So, yeah. Okay, so now we know... Oh, man. Okay. And my question is, does Frank... Or does Harry know that this is Frank's daughter? Maybe that's why he hadn't called her. Because he was feeling guilty.
Professor, you won't believe this, but I had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen? Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Professor? Professor! Do you hear me?
I'm trying to be Snoopy here. I feel like I'm taking a lot of time just because I want to look at everything. Make sure we're not missing shit. Authorized?
Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation. No doubt about it.
So, pretty much a letter clearing them to do it. Okay.
Wow. What is this place?
This game is so pretty.
Over here. I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it.
Dude, this makes me happy. Like, it dawning on me that this is Frank's kid was like...
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
Though Evie chose not to mention that report, it gave her a clear sense of the danger posed by the black ooze.
I regret to inform the passing of Mr. Take. He has alteration more so rapidly. Huh. Okay.
Huh. The wording here is peculiar, to say the least.
Facial patterns. Chart visible constellations. Check for deviation.
Huh.
Okay.
I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding, reserved man. More even than Harry.
Well. Okay, so that's pretty much to allow...
Such strange plans.
Note. We're looking at everything. We're being nosy bitches up in here.
Miss Drayton, up here. Please, come take a look at this.
I'm coming!
Wait. Didn't we already go up and talk to him? There must be something for us to do up there. I want to go explore! Sir.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell. Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence. It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really? Good. Good. That means we're on the right track.
Gee, you do seem genuinely interested in this.
Well, it's an occupational hazard, I suppose.
Despite his best efforts, Harry had failed to bury his excitement for archaeological fieldwork.
But
Sorry,
I'm
I had
mostly doing
to
this to help you.
stop for a second. Samantha sent me something that I had to send to Kendra, and I'm laughing my ass off. So, sorry. So it took me a minute. That was so funny. I had to send it. She's like, and then she just sent me another text. She's like, I have her number. I should have just sent it to her directly.
Do you think we might find more statuettes like Peasley's down here?
I think
Miss Drayton, you were the one convinced you'd find more statuettes here, not me.
Yes, you're right. Is there anything I can do to help?
Take a look around the site. If you find anything worth noting, let me know.
I will, Professor.
oh, I think my phone was just going off. Of course, right? When I'm not paying attention. Oh, sorry guys. I gotta get up and stretch again. And the money hurts. It hurts. But that's okay. We'll go for it a little bit longer on stream and then we'll call it a night. I'm old. I'm feeling it today.
I'll take a look around. See if
We'll
I can
see if
find
we'll go
anything
until the
interesting.
next chapter and then we'll call it the
Just
night.
don't wander too far from the excavation site.
You worry too much, sir. I would also worry because so far she walked into the cave and immediately almost fell to her death, so.
I see some sort of control panel here. And what look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
Ain't my real dad.
Here's another one of those murals, and it looks better preserved than the one you're examining.
Excellent. When I'm finished with this one, I'll come take a look.
I found some diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
You're not thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
Well, that depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all.
Boy, we're gonna go in there. Don't you worry about it.
This empty cylinder will do.
We will be going in there, bro. Just so you know.
An
Follow.
air compressor. It looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop, except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels. It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave's lake.
Evie deliberately chose to omit that the man in the photograph had been entirely covered in black ooze.
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver. Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
I found a report stating that the entire cave may function as an open-tube acoustic resonator, sustaining standing sound wave patterns.
Yes, could be.
Harry was a scholar rather than a scientist. Of course, he hadn't understood a word of Evie's scientific jargon.
and another mural.
There's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
Instructions, you say? Well, this is all quite fascinating.
Okay.
Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
"10 feet? I wonder why these structures were so colossal."
Okay. So now the question is are we gonna get to go diving? Because I want to go diving. Let me go look. I want to explore. Let me be free. Okay, what were the steps for this again? Switch the fuse box power to the compressor. Place empty diving cylinder in the cylinder. Turn right hand switch on, open valve, and okay. I'm sure I won't remember that, but.
Oh, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working. The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
They're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Let me do things. Why won't you let me do things? Rude. Okay.
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
Damn invisible walls. You guys know how much I love them. Invisible walls. Biggest enemy in the fucking world. Okay, so there must be something we didn't look at. Because it won't let us talk to him again. Lets us touch anything. Because I could get this air compressor working. Oh, I can.
Now it's working.
No, go back.
Well, it must be full of air now. You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to...
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn suit alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake, you hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Professor, I'm about to go in the lake. With or without your consent. Can I go up here and touch buttons? Let me touch buttons. Oh shit, I don't know if I want to touch buttons! I'm like, do I want to touch buttons? Should I see if he's gonna get mad at me?
No, this isn't working.
So we gotta figure out how to make it work. Is that what you're suggesting to me? Okay, so no. So, cause. Okay, should we... I don't know, let's go back over here and talk to him. No. Okay, it doesn't let us talk to him. There's gotta be something else. Because that didn't let us do anything.
There's
What? A dumbwaiter?
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Okay. So what are we missing? We're missing something. let's play with that.
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver.
Anything else over here? I feel like I'm missing something. There's gotta be something we're missing. Because I've been pretty snoopy, so I'm like, am I just dumb? We can't get up there.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word. So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there.
I really want to go down, but I'm probably gonna get in trouble.
And the answer, of course, was yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry.
I was like, there must be something we're missing. And we were. I was right.
Wow.
That's pretty as fuck.
Evangeline? Evangeline! Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now.
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
It is really pretty down here. What's this?
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No, no, no! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh god. What do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
Oh. I'm like, why are we climbing? We're in the water. She's in a dive suit. Those things are heavy.
I'm out of the water. I think I'm in the refinery Peasley talked about. Professor, there's another mural here. Looks like a creature carrying the statuette. I don't know if I can actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down. We were wrong about the statuettes, Professor. They're not ritual or ornamental objects. They're just energy containers, like a car battery.
He's not answering us, so that's a little concerning.
I can see one of those murals in here, but this one is massive. Wait a minute. I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
In your dreams?
No, at the university. This is a blueprint. A technical drawing. Thousands of years old, but that's what it is. And you won't believe this, but everything in here runs on...
Black ooze.
How could you possibly know that?
I just know. Tell me what else is in the mural.
It looks like the black ooze can be channeled from where I am now. There's some kind of valve-driven collector system that directs the flow upward. Apparently, we need 4 units of black ooze. One of those towers is loaded with statuettes.
I told you so, Professor, Evie thought of saying. But seeing the mess she'd gotten herself into, she figured it wasn't the right time to brag.
Those ruins I saw rising out of the water, they're not ruins, Professor. They're 2 stone towers. And apparently, they're used to alter the state of that liquid. The black ooze. Those piano keys I saw on the surface, it seems they're used to control the towers.
Okay. There. Okay.
Wait, what?
What is it, Miss Brent?
It lit up. Everything in here just lit up all of a sudden.
That scared me. Is it because we stepped on that?
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Okay. So... that fills it with water.
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze. I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Okay.
Don't worry. This isn't so different from the fluids lab back at Miskatonic.
And then transfer. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is water, I'm assuming? Okay, that's water. So that fills with that. Okay. So, how do I clear this one? By this? Okay, so we got one thing of black ooze in there. Now the next question is... So how do I get more black ooze?
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
So how did I get black ooze the last time is what I want to know. Oops, I just drained it, so that's great. Oh crap. Okay, I don't understand this. Okay, first. So how do I get black ooze though? That I don't understand. Oh. Ew.
This'll be impossible if there's water in between the units of black ooze. I should empty the big tank.
I am not understanding this puzzle whatsoever. Like, because you gotta fill that up to get that, but how do you clear this one out?
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Yeah, I don't understand how to clear this up. Because if we do this, take this, move this over there. We got two. So how do
Looks
we...
like I can't pump this up until the big tank is
Evelyn,
completely
I
full of
fucking
black
I
ooze.
understand that, but I'm trying to figure out how to drain this. So give me a second before you drive me fucking crazy. Okay? Okay. And then this is this, right? So that takes that over there. Okay, so refill this. And then transfer this. Turn this.
This'll be impossible if there's water in
Oh
between
my
the
good
units of
lord.
Black ooze. I should empty the big tank.
I just fucking emptied the big tank. And then it fucked up. So, like, I'm not very impressed right now with this puzzle. Okay. Fill the first tank. We'll transfer this over there. Which I just fucked up. Okay, so there's one. And then probably get rid of this. Refill this. Change this. No, because that puts that over there. Motherfucker. So, put this. Okay, so we managed to get... So what if I do this? And then drain. Okay. And then place that that way. There we go. Oh my goodness, that took me a minute to figure it out. Cause I'm like, come on, dude.
I've redirected the black ooze upwards, so...
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look.
That took way incredibly longer than it needed to. My bad.
What is that?
Harry's fascination was growing. Here he had living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything he had ever seen.
You're right, Evangeline. Those ruins are actually towers. Stone towers.
Okay, so the sequence on that one is correct. Okay.
Good. I've rotated the tower to the right.
Should we go? Can we go look at it? See if this kid.
No. Not now, damn it.
But the oily shadows Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
Busy. Time to have your freak out moment later.
Evangeline, there's another mural in here.
Okay.
Do you think you can interpret it, Professor? What does it portray?
Apparently they used fire to do something.
That makes sense. This is some sort of refinery after all.
And we gotta go backwards because we want to rotate it back, so that was this one.
So if I play the notes in reverse order, they trigger the opposite effect.
Okay, so that's the sequence we played the first time to raise them.
I believe I see an entrance ahead.
Aha, okay, so nice. We kind of just we're playing here. Okay, it made sense. It makes sense. So hate that I can't just walk up that.
Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
You were right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes.
For many years, Harry had been haunted by that statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
What does this mean? Filling? The statuette fits perfectly.
Okay, so if we're following the theme, if we're following the theme, it would be one. It's amazing that sometimes I can be really good at these rhythm ones, and that sometimes I can't. 1, 4, 2, 3. Referring to my notes, sorry.
That's it's filling the tower with black ooze. Should be complete now.
Let's see. Rhythm sometimes I really suck at, and sometimes I do pretty good, so.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
All right. I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline. I hope she knows what to do with it.
Evie finally held the statuette in her hands, and at once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions? She had to learn more about that lost civilization.
I've got the statuette, Professor, but it looks incomplete. Different than in the murals. The black orb should be lower. Now it looks right.
Excellent. Now you should be able to cross safely. Come on, get out of there, quickly!
Professor? I'm losing you.
Lillian!
Professor! Professor! I can't hear you.
Evie felt a chill sweep through her body.
Oh, it's Frank.
Impossible though it was, she had just heard her dead father's voice, unmistakably.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Evangeline? I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Glad you're back, Professor.
I'll be waiting for you here. Once you're out, we'll return to... What the...
Professor?
So we can go all the way back. How come we lost the professor?
Evangeline, listen to me. There's someone else here.
What do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Professor? Professor!
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the professor's signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it! I have the statue!
Well.
I do
this
like the
is
artwork.
Interesting. You're going to have to come with us, Miss Drayton.
Oh, don't. Unexpected company. Completed chapter 2. Okay. So before, I'm sure we'll have a cutscene first. So.
Wake her up. Welcome back, Evangeline.
Finally, this is also the story of an obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious man. This is the story of Caleb Bowen.
Wait, where am I?
I'll be the one asking the questions here, girl. My name is Caleb Bowen. I work for the United States government.
Bowen often made that claim, though it was at best a half-truth. Sure, he'd worked for the government once, but that was a long time ago, and he'd been running solo for years.
Do you realize that you trespassed on a site closed off by the United States government? And more importantly, that you were seen in the company of Professor Harrison Everhart. You may not know this, but Everhart is a subversive individual. We suspect he may be working for the communists.
Bowen kept lying. He knew Harry could be many things, but a communist was definitely not one of them.
You better have proof for what you're saying.
You are in no position to demand anything, girl. But even so, I'll show you who Professor Everhart really is. Your father's name was Franklin Drayton. He and his brother Moses ran a workshop in Benoit, Mississippi called Drayton Motors. He died in a work accident in San Francisco in 1934. Is that correct?
You've been investigating me? What kind of...
Shut up and listen to what I have to say. Do
Okay,
you
fucking
recognize
rude
anyone
ass.
besides your father in this photograph?
Wait, is that Professor Everhart?
Oh, correct. Everhart led an expedition to the Pacific in 1934. Your father was part of that expedition.
That was the only truth Bowen told during his conversation with Evangeline.
Your father didn't die in San Francisco, Miss Drayton. He died in excruciating agony, alone
No, he
and
didn't.
abandoned on an island in the Pacific, and all because of Professor Everhart.
Whatever, bro.
I bet he never told you that, did he? In fact, every member of the Everhart expedition died or disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Even the professor's wife, whose strange illness was the impetus for the expedition, died under equally mysterious circumstances.
I didn't die under mysterious circumstances. I died in our bed, holding Harry's hand. But Bowen had no interest in telling that part.
How can you possibly know that?
One of my associates was part of that expedition. She also perished.
Yeah,
though
because
not
she's
before
fucking
informing us
dumbass.
of what had happened.
She killed
Evie was in
herself.
shock and full of doubt. The professor was a withdrawn and sullen individual, and frankly really hard to deal with, but could he also be responsible for her father's death? Despite her doubts, she kept silent, and wisely so. She still didn't trust this Bowen fella, regardless of his claim that he worked for the government.
Now you know the kind of person you've gotten involved with.
Yeah,
Evangeline,
bro.
And the kind of
He's only been
trouble
worried.
you're
She's.
in. I have a few questions for you. For your own good, I suggest you cooperate. That platform beneath the lake in the Rappahannock River caves, how did you manage to activate it?
You want me to explain how to activate that platform? It's easy.
Go on.
You just have to stop being a dim-witted weasel.
Don't test my patience, little girl. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Don't listen to her, Pharaoh. You must have recognized the girl's cognitive pattern, I'm sure of it. She even mentioned a period of amnesia. Just like Peasley.
I hope you're right.
Evangeline had not the slightest idea what those two men were talking about.
Next question. You said a word while you were asleep. Narcotis. Do you know what that means?
It means pompous government jerk with a ridiculous pencil mustache.
You watch your mouth, girl. I'm warning you.
I'm going
Final
the sarcastic route
Have
because
you
I
heard
can.
of someone named Dr. West?
I've never heard that name in my life. I swear.
This is a waste of time,
I should've done.
Pharaoh. It's obvious the girl is hiding something, but there are more effective and less traumatic ways of getting that information.
You're right. Proceed.
I told you everything I know. I promise.
No, you have not. But let's find out what you really know. Please take a look at this. Do you understand this language?
Even though it was written in those puzzling characters, Evie understood the book's title. Narcotic Manuscripts. Non-linear displacements toward the Great Library and reversible transfer of cognitive pattern.
Tell me, Miss Drayton, what's written in the book cover?
Narcotic manuscripts.
Evie surprised herself. Had she spoken against her will? She couldn't help but translate the book's subtitle as well. She was feeling more and more tired.
That's better, Miss Drayton. Now, open the book. Focus and listen to my voice. Listen to my voice while you read the book to us. Read the book to us.
Why is he's got dots all over him?
Salvek, Cornathus, Nakotas.
What just happened? Am I in my dorm?
Okay. So, I think we finally got to a spot where we can save. Yeah. So, we will pick this up. I might have time tomorrow. We'll have to see. It just depends on how well tomorrow goes. And since it looks like I'm working a shit ton, Sunday I might be able to fit one in afterwards because I only have 2 stores Sunday. It looks like I have Jerome, Walmart, and what did I say? Jerome, Walmart, and Albertsons Haley. My rest of my week's not little though, so that's nice. Oh. I fucking love this. I love it so much. Yeah. So maybe on Sunday also, if I have time. I asked. I love when I'm not, my wishes aren't respected. It's great. Anyways, let me see. Let me see. Sorry, I'm being annoyed. I think because they have to keep me on full time. Because that's about full-time hours. Maybe that's why. Yeah. So maybe the following week I'll actually have my wishes respected. Oh, don't you love not being listened to? Oh well. Just for a month. Just have to deal with it for a month, so. No, I want you to pull up Twitch. Oh my good lord. I fucking sometimes hate my computer. Right, Cuss, what? Cuss is streaming again? I don't even know who's... I have not been on Twitch in a long time. Just because I've been so distracted with mom. But I'm getting tired. But tomorrow what I'll try to do is I'm going to go see mom early, see what needs to be done. Yeah, I know, right? Spending all my time at the hospital. And working. You know what? I'm tired enough. We'll just call it a day today. But thank you, everybody. Yeah, I know, right? Thank you, everybody that came to the stream. Like I said, I'll try for tomorrow or possibly Sunday. Sunday will probably be later in the day, too. And Saturday will probably be later in the day, too. Which might just become the new thing. I'm supposed to be going to part-time. Because of stuff that's going on with mom. Hopefully they'll actually respect my wishes. At this rate, I don't think they're going to. And then I'll definitely have to, what I'm trying to do, I guess I should clarify this, is I filled out the family emergency leave thing. I won't get paid to be off, but it would be beneficial to be off. But I also gotta work because I still have to pay rent and I have to, you know, pay utilities, pay for the gas to drive back and forth. You know, you still have to do that kind of stuff, sadly. I just don't qualify for the medical pay leave because I haven't been there for a year. So, that's a bummer, but that's okay. But hopefully the following week my wishes will definitely be respected. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so we'll hopefully with me going back, because I'm gonna go back to Watkins too, I'll get a little bit more time to stream again and actually get to do some stuff, which would be super fucking nice. Because right now I don't get to do much of anything. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, I will see you on Sunday. Bye!